Hi, I'm Megan.
I'm Rachel.
And we're the directors of Jing Advanced Massage. And we're super excited to be doing a collaboration with Massage Warehouse.
And we're on the Isle of Wight.
And we're on the Isle of Wight. Can you see our...
Really exciting.
You want to see where we are? So exciting.
Anyway, we're in the smallest holiday home in the world.
We're in a
Very
little
cute,
business.
tiny houses.
Retreat connection. So, the question that we got asked from our many years of experience was there a characteristic or something that we see for a professional massage therapist, like
successful massage therapist,
yeah.
Right? What makes a successful massage therapist? Yes, and absolutely, I'd say that all the successful massage therapists we know have displayed the same, very similar characteristics. So I'd name my first one as passion. Actually,
yeah.
I find that people who are really passionate about the industry, are passionate about massage,
who believe in it, who think it can actually make a difference.
Absolutely.
Often they've had their own pain and success from it.
Are passionate about connecting with people and really want to help people and want to be the best, not out of any egotistical sense, but they want to be the best so they can help the most number of people. So I put in the P's, number 1 P is passion. Definitely.
Well, we thought about the P's and we were second one is persistence. So people who really are persistent. So this is a business element. So you can have as much art and ability and creativity, but if you're not persistent on the business side of things, then it's not so helpful to have that gift, right? It's just you and your gift. So that means things like being able to rebook people, to believe with your passion that more than one treatment's going to really make a difference, and that's like core of our Jing method, that we say to people, you want to work with people between 3 and 6 sessions to really make a difference in chronic pain. They're not afraid to ask about what they're worth. So being connected to the idea of their investment in themselves, which I think probably come to our next characteristic, but that they are persistent in saying, well, actually, I'm a professional, and this is my professional wage, this is what I offer my services, and being also, the other part of their persistence is that they're available. So we've seen quite a few massage therapists who...
That is a very good thing. They're actually available.
They're available. Right. It seems so simple, but we hear so many massage therapists, well, I can do it this time or maybe that time. It's like,
or I'm going off traveling for 6 months, so I'm not around,
and I'd let go of my phone bill. It's like, I mean, one of the best things that we think we ever did was keep the same phone number.
It's true.
It's like people call us. I mean, Jing's phone number
stayed the same.
I stayed the same for 17 years. 17 years.
So
that kind of persistence, that kind of consistency.
But persistence in just keep on keeping on, which is one of my mantras. Just don't give up when you can always make it. Don't give up when things get tough. And I think the therapists that I've seen that are successful are not necessarily the one. I think people sometimes think, oh, some massage therapists are talented and some others aren't. And I don't actually think that's true. I think some people might be better at something, some people are better at anatomy, some people are better at quality of touch. But actually this idea of innate genius pales into insignificance compared with just the ability to keep on keeping on. And persistence, particularly in investing in your training.
So that's our other thing, right?
Yeah,
so
big one.
Investment in education, and that has so many knock-on effects. So one, obviously, you learn techniques that make a difference. I mean, we obviously believe in that, or else we wouldn't have a massage school. But also that kind of continued success. So when you treat people and you start to see that it makes a difference in people's lives, it sort of feeds everything. And I think that kind of element of saying, right, I've made an investment in myself, I have a high level of education, therefore I put my professional kind of cloak on, that makes an incredibly successful massage therapist.
Yeah, absolutely. And just educate yourselves all around, so definitely educate yourselves in advanced techniques that are going to get people out of chronic pain, because that's what you're going to end up treating as a massage therapist. But educate yourself on the business side as well. So, read books about how to, build your business, read books about marketing, and just really educate yourself.
With professional massage therapists. So that's another thing that we talk about a lot at Jing, is that we don't believe in competition, that people come to share information and experiences. So that might be something about a particular condition you've never worked with before. Somebody in the classroom or in the community might be able to tell you their experience, but also things like, it's hard being in business. Like, how do you open up as a single, like your own person in business? How do you open up a clinic with 6 people? You know, what is it about business rates? You know, all this kind of stuff. And we really foster that in the gin community, both in the classroom and then there's an online forum. So I think that those are our tips, right? Passion, persistence, investment in education.
Yeah.
Not being afraid to ask what you're worth and how to be able to do that.
Yeah.
And to really make a difference in people's lives.
Yeah. Okay. See you next time. Thank you. Bye.
I wish I could say that there is a simple formula, one that all therapists could follow to take them down a pathway to a successful career, but in my experience, the journey can get messy. It can be scary and it will certainly take you out of your comfort zone. However, if success is what you want, the journey is definitely worth it. For me, it was the best decision I ever made. I became the author of my life, enabling me to take charge of the outcomes. The decisions I made were not always perfect, but at least they were mine, and out of all of the imperfections I learned, I grew and I became more astute in many things. I had to conquer my fears, stepping out of my comfort zone on a daily basis, and be both brave and passionate about my beliefs. My definition of success would include taking on the challenges, finding solutions to problems, becoming the best person you can be, and leading the life you most desire. Common characteristics that I've observed in those that have a successful career as a therapist are self-awareness, a healthy understanding of failure, they're passionate about their work, and most importantly, they are good communicators. In no way is this a comprehensive list, but these are some of the traits that will give you a good start. Luck shouldn't be the determining factor. One would hope that hard work will give you the results you desire. Consistency and focus are traits that will help you achieve your goals. Just having a flashy website, an amazing brand, or being the social media butterfly will not necessarily guarantee success. While this ephemera might attract the customers initially, it will not cultivate the long-term client base that you desire. What will do this is the way you interact with your clients, listening, feeling, and ensuring that your skills match the client's needs. While all the extras are a signal to your client that you care, your skill in being able to match your touch to their needs is number one. From this, hopefully, it is apparent that your greatest advertising medium will be word of mouth. It will do the best job of promoting you and bringing in new clients. I often hear my students say, I want my business to succeed, I love my job, but I do not know where to start. So to help you in this regard, there are a number of resources I would like to point you to. I really respect Brittany Spence. She offers a lot of free advice and is everything I've spoken about above. She's worth every bit of your investment. I have an online massage coaching program. It's amazingly inexpensive, even if I do say so myself. You can sign up for just 1 month, then stop it if you want. It will help you with your hands-on skills and delivery, plus a little of the business side too. My Massage Mondays videos are free. You can subscribe on my website to receive them in your inbox once a week. 52 free videos that will give you good advice and hopefully inspire you. You can also join me on Instagram, Facebook, all the usual places. They're free and will certainly provide you with many nuggets of information. A special thank you to Massage Warehouse for asking me to write for them. This is a perfect example of a good business practice, being inclusive, generous, and connecting up the many businesses in our industry. Thumbs up to them.
Hello, so my definition of a successful massage therapist would be somebody who still loves what they do. They love their career, whether a year after qualification, 10 or 20 years post-qualification. They want to be working the hours that suit them, the hours they've chosen to work, earning a really good income and attracting the clients that they want to work with. So it's absolutely imperative that you know your self-worth. If you're a really good therapist with great anatomy and physiology and really good hands-on skills, you need to value yourself. That way you'll be attracting clients who respect you. They respect the hours that you've set to work. They respect the fee that you're going to charge. They respect the fact that you have a cancellation policy that you stick to. So you'll be attracting clients who respect you. And those things are key to avoiding therapist burnout. So really important to charge properly for your work. Don't undercut other therapists. It's not good for them and it's not good for you. We're not in competition with each other. If you ask any client why they come to see you, they will say it's because of you. So really we're attracting clients who fit with us, who work with us. So the next therapist will have a completely different skill set. So really we're a community of body workers working together. So don't see each other as competition, but work together and also refer. So I think authenticity is the most important thing that you can bring into your clinical work. I think as a therapist, you need to really sit and think about who you are. What are your characteristics? Do you have real empathy? Do you have a great ability to listen deeply to your clients? Or are your skills really deep tissue work? What skills is it that you're bringing to the table? Be really clear and be really authentic with what it is you have to offer. That way you will be attracting clients who are a really good fit. So one of the great things about our chosen career is that we can evolve in any direction that we want. But one of the key things to being a really successful therapist is choosing your CPD carefully. So choose the direction that you want your career to go in. Are you specifically interested in working with women and women's health? Are you interested in doing CPD for example, pelvic and abdominal scarring? There are courses specifically for that. Are you interested in migraine and TMJ problems? Or are you really interested in deep tissue work and remedial work and really having a more dynamic practice? Really important to commit to good CPD and to doing it regularly. That will ensure that you have a really successful massage practice.
A successful massage therapist is one who has undergone appropriate and professional training, is able to apply their knowledge in a client-centered and accessible manner, has confidence in their ability to work within their defined scope of practice, and is able to establish a professional rapport with the clientele. The key traits for success are honesty, integrity, ambition, creativity, resilience, courage, a sense of community, pride in their work, cultivating inclusivity, able to relate to different clients irrespective of culture, religion, ethnicity, or socio-economic standing, and knowledgeable. Successful massage therapists act as ambassadors for the profession and, apart from treating their clientele, work hard to educate them as well. My definition of a successful massage therapist is one who is enthusiastic, promotes their clinic and their profession in a knowledgeable and evidence-based way, who remains humble yet confident and reflects on their work. A successful therapist regularly revisits and extends their learning at continuing professional development classes, not to tick a box on an association membership, but as a genuine yearning to do their best. Such learning must be put into place in the clinic too, rather than just being a serial course attendee. Successful therapists will be constantly reflecting on their work and striving to overcome difficulties, putting in place techniques and skills that improve their massage, and using their anatomy, physiology, and pathology knowledge to best understand the client's needs. Reflective diaries may have been a proper pain and produced many a groan through training, but should be continued in clinical practice. Looking back on reflection helps a therapist to understand their own needs for further learning, and also gives a feeling of confidence when looking back at past reflections. It's all very well using reflective learning as a way to downloading negative thoughts, but a successful therapist will look for solutions to these problems. The humility to recognise a need to improve is a necessary trait, just as is the recognition of success and a job well done. Seeking advice from valued peers is a trait seen in successful therapists. Receiving an email with well thought out questions with several possible answers and viewpoints always makes me want to congratulate the therapist for thinking around the subject before asking for help. Often the process of creating such an email allows the therapist to form their own answer, and the email simply asks for confirmation of this. Professionalism, skill, and working within a safe scope of practice is imperative in encouraging clients to refer the therapist onto their friends and family. I regularly hear from therapists who have referred a client onto either another modality or to their GP. The ability to recognise that massage or soft tissue therapy is not the right approach for a client, and the recognition of red flags or contraindications to treatment are all facets of the successful therapist. If clients know they will get the best advice and you will send them to someone else if that is the best for them, they will tell everyone about how you work safely and professionally, and this reaps rewards in terms of referrals to your clinic. A successful therapist will have enough clients for their diary spaces, and quite often more than they can treat. The enthusiasm the therapist portrays is infectious, and clients are impassioned to tell their friends about this amazing therapist.
Hello Massage Therapist Nation, this is Drew Steiner from Bodyology Massage School. First, I would like to thank the Massage Warehouse for hosting this program and may it serve us, the community of massage therapists, for many years. The first question was, actually there were two questions. First, my definition of what a successful massage therapist means to me, and if I can see any personal characters that can help student to become one successful therapist. So let's start with the first one. What is my definition of a successful therapist? I think there are three things. First, give a great service and help your client. Do you remember the all-time GP, the one that knows you for a long time, and then this is the one that cares? This is my ideal really when it comes to massage therapy. This is what I meant by giving a great service. It's a good care. It's a general caring and knowing how to give this caring treatment is very important to become successful therapist. The second thing is have a busy practice. By good, I always mean, we need to make a decent living out of it, and it's not a shame. It's just the way that the world is. The third and I think most important also is make this successful as a therapist, something to have a meaningful life for you. It might be an improving of your social situation, the way that you're communicating and contacting other people. It might be spiritual, but make these, we need to thrive as a people. Without it, I don't think that just give a good service and have a successful business would work. This needs to take us to the next level of thriving as people. Okay, so next question was, what makes a good massage therapist? Any personal trait that I can help with? And I want to say thank you for this question. I've been pondering with this question for the last 2 decades. What is a good massage therapist? So first, by good I mean successful and providing good service. In Bodyology, we take this question really serious, and to make it super easy for a student, we call it the 3 pillars. The 3 pillars are the ATP, the adenosine triphosphate, the one that, you know what I mean, right? Okay, good. Let's continue with something more important. So, adenosine triphosphate, ATP. A stands for ability to give a good treatment. That's including all the anatomy, physiology, pathology, massage, skill, technique, assessment, consultation, lots of things that actually a lot of schools, I wouldn't say a lot of associations stay there. So they don't think about anything else beside that. The T stands for developing a therapeutic relationship with client. This is very important and vital for a good therapist. Client needs to feel super comfortable with you. You need to have a good communication skill and make them feel really that you're caring for them. The P stands for promote your business, marketing, word of mouth, how to make your business work, to make it work for you as well. Each client, each therapist really need a good balance between the three. If you just have one and not the other, it's not going to work for you. So really think about what's your weakest link and then really work to improve that. So last, any personality trait I can see with successful therapists? What usually I can see with successful therapists? First, I think make an effort to identify what is your weakest link from the ATP before and really work on that. We have this usual humanistic approach of doing what we do well more, and sometimes it's not enough. Secondly, the massage you offer is more about you than the massage itself, and I need to explain. I can see in my clients, they're not coming just to receive massage, they're coming to receive massage from me. So there is something in the way that they feel with me, the whole atmosphere in the clinic, the way I listen to them, the way I promote health, and the care, the way I try to help them in any way. And I'm sure it happens with everyone else. So this is something to identify, that clients are not coming just for the massage, they're coming for you, and we need to really remember that and improve ourselves in a broader spectrum. Next is really improve your communication and interpersonal skill. This is very important. There is so much about communication, non-verbal communication, that is super important to recognize that. Improve your marketing skills, word of mouth. Make your massage worth for you financially as well is very important. Next one is kind of funny. Make your goal to be happy and joyful from the inside. It's not good to be just giving care for others. You need to be really balanced within yourself, and client really feel if you're happy, if you're joyful, if you're well, it's really contaminating, I could say. They really like that, and they're coming to see what you're doing, how you're doing it, and that's the big part of them coming to you, to us. Right, next. Sometimes throw yourself into the deep end of the water. We're usually able to do a lot more than what we think. So a lot of learning happen, a lot of my learning happen, a lot of therapists' learning happen just by kind of really try to take a big project and just go for it. And you know what? At the end of the day, if you fail, you've learned. So next time it's going to be better. Right, coming toward the end, life is a dojo room. Dojo is a way that you're practicing martial arts. So remember, have fun practicing. It's not about success, it's about the journey, the practicing. And let's not be so judgmental about ourselves. Just doing things and then reflecting on those will always assure that we're learning, and next time we are a lot better, and that's it. Thank you very much, and looking forward to hearing from you.
Characteristics of successful massage therapists. Many people start working in a spa or hotel. This provides lots of hands-on experience without having to sell yourself or risk starting a business. If the work situation is tolerable or supportive enough, some people stay in the situation throughout their professional life. These notes are written for people who are self-employed and therefore have to take care of the business side and find their own clients. It covers what I think are the essential areas that practitioners need to address. Many of us are initially weak in some of these areas. I think most people can, with help, develop themselves in the relevant areas if they're motivated. Good supervision, either one-to-one or in a group, can be an important way of doing this. Having/developing a business attitude. The ability to promote yourself, especially at the beginning of working for yourself, online, in social situations, giving presentations, encouraging clients to recommend others, etc. Being clear about money, what your prices need to be, not undercutting yourself. Working out and cultivating the type of clientele that you want to work with. For example, sports people, stressed office workers, the elderly, people with learning disabilities, people recovering from illnesses or in hospices. Having the ability to engage with people, having a good bedside manner, not just massage skills. Shy people, for example, need to develop a more outgoing aspect of their personality for meeting people and selling themselves. I have also seen people fail professionally who had considerable massage training but were cold and distant towards people. Because massage is such a demanding activity, only a proportion of people make it their full-time activity. Over time, these people may change their style of working to maintain their career. For example, by incorporating less hand-intensive techniques, such as learning to work hands-free, using the forearm and elbow skillfully, and using techniques such as muscle energy technique, which actively involve clients more. And as they get older, many people choose to work with a less physically demanding clientele. For example, by doing massages that focus more on relaxation and pampering and doing less sports massage. Many people only do massage part-time. Some massage practitioners offer other hands-on treatments as well, such as aromatherapy or reflexology, to broaden their potential client base. Some people teach classes such as sports, exercise, fitness, relaxation, stress management, or yoga, which can develop complementary skills and can also be a source of new massage clients. Many people do other related activities such as teaching massage, selling massage or exercise products, or running a spa or health centre. And some people do another totally unrelated job part-time alongside their part-time massage practice. Developing massage skills. Being interested in skills development, learning, practicing and incorporating new techniques, and working overtime to make them your own. Most of us start with similar basic training. Developing your range of skills and your unique blend makes you more attractive in the marketplace. This also keeps your massage practice alive and fresh for you, rather than it becoming a boring, stultifying routine. Ability to adapt to client needs and demands, tailoring each massage to the individual. I had a regular client with MS who I just stroked. Anything firmer stirred up his condition. By contrast, I had a very strong builder who was also a weekend sports person. He needed me to be working deeply into his muscles within a few minutes. However, on one occasion, he arrived in great pain, having overdone it on the weekend. At first, all I could do for him on the table was gentle, slow stretches of his muscles, until he relaxed enough by the end of the session that I could add some pressure to the stretches. Nourishing yourself. There's great potential for burnout in massage. Giving to your clients physically, mentally, and perhaps emotionally as well, and forgetting to be sure to replenish your own energy. You can refresh yourself professionally through attending conferences and workshops, and via supervision, in a group, one-to-one, or by any regular support time with colleagues. It's important to have other interests outside of massage. Interests, hobbies, activities, family life. And many people build in regular activities to nourish mind, body and spirit, such as sports, gym sessions, martial arts, yoga, meditation, spiritual practices, time out, pampering, time in nature. Over the years, we have found that successful therapists have similar personalities in that they have a naturally caring nature, are empathetic, and great at listening to their clients both on a physical and mental level. Good massage therapists become successful business owners when they are well organised, good at promoting their business and seizing opportunities that come their way. It is important that any therapists keep themselves up to date with industry standards, attend CPD courses, never stops learning, or wanting to improve their skills. Therapists should also make taking care of themselves a priority by getting regular treatments and keeping fit and healthy.